Hey everyone, Ross McCorkle here with another episode of the Depot 180. The Pittsburgh Steelers advanced to 2-1 on the season with a win over the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday Night Football. This moves them for the time being to the top of the AFC North since the Baltimore Ravens lost to the Indianapolis Colts. This also moves the Steelers to second place in the AFC overall. Pretty wild given the shaky start. The sole loss was to the San Francisco 49ers in Week 1, so the tiebreakers in conference and division work out in the Steelers' favor since the Niners are in the NFC. The team had a better performance overall than the previous 2 weeks, with the offense finally putting together a passable performance. Kenny Pickett had his first 2-touchdown game and was clean as far as turnovers go, though there was a pretty easy interception that was dropped that likely would have resulted in a touchdown going the other way. Pickett played with more poise and better decision-making and accuracy for the most part. He did bail out of a few clean pockets, which will need to improve, but Matt Canada deserves some credit from this game. It was schemed up pretty well, and a couple of the big home run plays were plays that previously failed earlier in the season due to execution. The Steelers' defense continued on its tear, tallying 4 sacks. It probably should have been 5 if not for the highly questionable penalty on Minkah Fitzpatrick late in the game, as he supposedly made forcible contact to the head or neck area of the quarterback, or so they say. Pittsburgh is in sole possession of the team sack total lead with 13, and TJ Watt has a whopping 6 through these 3 games, which leads the league. He is picking up right where he left off from his Defensive Player of the Year campaign 2 years ago before an injury derailed much of his 2022 campaign. 3 interceptions in this game as well, 2 coming from Levi Wallace, including the game winner at the end of the game. There are no injuries of note, though Najee Harris was briefly shaken up, as well as Levi Wallace. Both returned to action and should be fine. The youth movement on this team made an impact in this game as well, with Calvin Austin III nabbing his first touchdown on a 72-yard catch and run up the seam. Keanu Benton also tallied his first career sack and overall played a hell of a game. Next up, the Steelers will travel to Houston to take on the Texans. Their rookie quarterback is on a historic start to his career, trailing only Cam Newton and Justin Herbert with 900-plus yards through their first 3 career games. He beat the Jacksonville Jaguars, who have been a trendy pick to make some noise in the AFC. Definitely impressive for CJ Stroud. The Steelers will have a different type of challenge after facing 3 run-heavy teams with a suddenly potent Texans passing attack. Let me know how you enjoyed the video on Twitter at Ross_McCorkle, and as always, visit SteelersDepot.com for your latest and greatest Steelers breaking news and analysis.